Have you ever wondered what makes a good manager? What principles guide their actions and decisions? It's a fascinating realm, the world of management principles. It's where art meets science, and strategy intertwines with human behavior. Today, we'll delve into two significant frameworks that shape this intriguing world. The first is Henri Fayol's 14 Principles of Management, a set of guidelines that have stood the test of time since the early 20th century. The second is the 5 Functions of Management, focusing on the core activities that managers perform to achieve organizational goals. So, are you ready to explore these frameworks? Let's dive into the first one, Henri Fayol's 14 Principles of Management. Henri Fayol, a French engineer, developed 14 principles that focus on the overall structure and functioning of organizations. Let's delve into these principles. First up is the division of work. Fayol believed that specialization increases efficiency and productivity. By dividing tasks, employees can focus on their areas of expertise, leading to a higher quality of work. Next is authority and responsibility. Managers have the power to give orders, but they also carry the responsibility to ensure these orders are executed. It's all about balancing rights with duties. The third principle is discipline. Clear rules and fair enforcement are the backbone of order within an organization. This principle ensures everyone is on the same page and working towards the same goal. The unity of command principle states that employees should receive instructions from only one superior. This avoids confusion and maintains clear lines of responsibility. In a similar vein, unity of direction groups activities aligned with the same objective together. This streamlines efforts and maximizes productivity. The principle of subordination of individual interests asserts that organizational goals should always come before individual needs. It's all about keeping the bigger picture in mind. Remuneration emphasizes fair and motivating compensation. After all, a well-compensated employee is a motivated employee. The degree of centralization or centralized decision-making should depend on specific circumstances. Sometimes, it's better to have decisions made at the top, while at other times, it's more effective to decentralize. The scalar chain principle states that a clear hierarchy of authority ensures smooth communication. This principle keeps information flowing and everyone in the loop. Order, the 10th principle, emphasizes that a well-organized workplace promotes efficiency and effectiveness. It's all about having everything in its place. The equity principle highlights the importance of fairness and respect in the workplace. Managers should treat all employees with the dignity they deserve. Stability of tenure of personnel suggests that employee retention benefits both the organization and the individuals. It provides a sense of security and promotes loyalty. The initiative principle encourages employee creativity and responsibility. It's about giving employees the freedom to think out of the box and take ownership of their work. Finally, esprit de corps promotes team spirit and unity. It's about fostering a sense of belonging and camaraderie within the organization. These principles provide a robust foundation for efficient management. But management isn't just about structure, it's also about action. This brings us to our second framework. While Fayol's principles give us a structural view, the 5 functions of management give us an action-oriented view of management. Let's dive into each of these 5 functions, which serve as the core activities that managers perform to achieve organizational goals. First up, we have planning. This is where managers set the goals, develop strategies, and create action plans. It's like the blueprint for a building. Without it, you wouldn't know where to start or where you're heading. Next is organizing. This function is all about designing the structure of the organization and allocating resources. It's the manager's job to ensure that everything and everyone is in the right place at the right time, with the right resources to get the job done. Then comes leading. This is where managers really shine. They motivate, inspire, and direct employees. They set the pace, they ignite the passion, and they guide the team to the finish line. Fourth, we have staffing. This involves recruiting, selecting, training, and developing employees. It's about finding the right people for the right roles, nurturing their skills, and helping them grow within the organization. Lastly, we have controlling. This function involves monitoring progress, measuring performance, and taking corrective action. It's the manager's responsibility to ensure that everything is on track and to step in and make adjustments if it's not. These 5 functions are the very heart of management, driving the actions and decisions of managers every day. They're like the gears in a well-oiled machine. each playing a vital role in keeping the organization running smoothly. Remember, these functions aren't rigid rules but rather guidelines. They can be adapted to different situations, and the relevancy of each function can vary depending on the organization, industry, and context. After all, effective management requires a blend of knowledge, skill, and experience. In the end, it's about finding the right balance between these functions and applying them in a way that best supports the organization's objectives and the team's needs. These 5 functions are the very heart of management, driving the actions and decisions of managers every day. You might ask, why do these principles matter? Why should we care about them? Well, let's delve into that. Imagine you're on a voyage at sea. The principles of management are your compass, guiding you through tumultuous waves and uncharted territories. They provide you with a framework that can help you navigate the complexity of managing an organization. Henri Fayol's 14 principles, for instance, offer insights into the overall structure and functioning of organizations, from the division of work to the importance of unity and discipline. They stress upon the significance of fair remuneration, the balance between authority and responsibility, and the fostering of team spirit. On the other hand, the 5 functions of management focus on the core activities that managers perform to achieve organizational goals. They guide managers on how to plan, organize, lead, staff, and control in their organizations. But remember, these principles are not rigid rules set in stone. They are flexible guidelines, adaptable to different situations. The beauty of these principles lies in their versatility. They can be tailored to fit the unique needs of your organization, the specific industry you're in, and the context in which you operate. Moreover, these principles are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools, honed by practice and experimentation, and they have stood the test of time. They can help you make scientific decisions, meet changing business environments, and fulfill social responsibilities. In the end, effective management is a combination of knowledge, skill, and experience. And these principles are the compass that guides a manager through their journey.